Let's talk about optimal case study structure. In a traditional case study document, the ideal document specs are typically 1 to 2 pages, around 600 to 1200 words, not too long, not too short, just enough to tell the story. They usually have some visual interest. You'll see captioned illustrations, graphs, photos. There's typically some sort of executive summary. This can be a full-on paragraph or maybe just 1 or 2 sentences to give people a taste of what the case study is about. There are almost always some bullet data points. These tend to be in the sidebar of the document, so that people who don't actually read the entire story can get the gist of the benefits in a glance or two. Pull quotes are those quotes that you see in documents where there's a little bit of white space around them. It's almost like a graphic that's made out of text. Pull quotes are usually very powerful in case studies. When you have a great, juicy quote from a customer, you want to highlight it for enhanced interest. Keyword-rich copy. As you're finishing your case study, you want to make sure that the final version includes the keywords that are most relevant to your product and this kind of customer. When you put this on your website or use it in social media, you want to make sure that it's search engine friendly content. Structuring the content. There are 5 major sections to a customer case study. The introduction, which introduces the customer, explains his or her role in the organization. Then we move into problem explanation. We talk about what was the problem the individual, the department, or the company faced. Whenever possible, you want to talk about how this problem or this challenge was impacting revenue, costs, or efficiency, because those are the business drivers for B2B purchases. Then we move into the solution search. What prompted the customer to take action? How and why did they select the solution that they chose? And what solutions did they consider? This gives readers context to help them empathize with the hero of your case study. Then we move into the actions section. What actions did the customer and your company take to solve the problem? What did they try? What finally worked? How did it solve their problem? This is the real meat of selling your value. So you want to make sure that it's as clear and precise and compelling as it possibly can be. Then finally, the results. What was the impact of the customer having chosen your solution? Whenever possible, you want it to be measurable and quantifiable. And finally, we come to the results section. This is where we talk about the impact of the customer's decision to choose your solution. We want to talk about the magnitude of the impact. We want to talk about how it impacted revenues, costs, and efficiency. And the more quantifiable and measurable you can make it, the better.